Hello? The whole thing crashed, I think. Hang on, what's going on? Hello? Hello? I think the whole thing crashed. I think the whole thing crashed. I went to the toilet for 1 second and the whole thing just turned off. Jesus Christ. Crashed again? No way. It's been crashing, but it completely switched off this time. Completely switched off. Wow. What can I say? Absolutely no luck today with this. Will Leeds get some luck in the second half is the question. The second half which has kicked off. Here we go. Some changes on at half time. Rafinha now on the pitch. Alright, there we go. Crashed again. Crashed. Hopefully the crash is gone. Dawson piling some pressure on. At the very least, you know, it may be laggy now. Hopefully when it uploads, it will make for smoother watching there. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you taste me? Because I can taste this coffee and it's burning my mouth. Couple of changes at half time. Of course, to talk about the main one being the main man, Rafinha Bellotti coming on and Stuart Dallas coming on for Lewis Clickbait. Looks like it's just me. Looks like it's just you indeed. Everything went completely tits up with the last one. But hey, happy to hear you here. Happy to see you here, buddy. I promise you that next week I'm back in my old house. I know I said I'd be back there this week, but I ended up having some stuff down in London to sort out, which is why I'm still here. Oh my God, Antonio whipping a ball in. Terrible defence by Leeds yet again. You just feel more confident seeing Rafinha in this starting 11. Seeing Dallas in there, it just feels more like Leeds are going to come forward for a league. A team. This is the A team indeed. The A team indeed. Let me get the chat on the main screen here, actually. Let me get this chat on the main stream. Here we go. Now I can see the full chat. Yeah, more confident with these players now on the pitch. Obviously, there are a couple of more changes I would like to see eventually, but so far it's going. How's uni going, JT? It's going well. You know, I'm in my final year, got a lot of things to wrap up, a lot of jobs to be searching for, stuff like that. But just got a few more pieces of coursework to nail out the next couple of weeks. Then I do have a little reprieve. You know, a tiny break, but it's going well. Pretty busy, you know, a lot of stuff to do, but otherwise it's going well. Thank you for asking, mate. How's your life going, my man? How's your Christmas been? Had a good time? Had a good time with the wife? And maybe, you know, extended family? As my extended family on the pitch are currently not doing the business. However, my extended family on the chat, which is of course you guys, I'm sorry that I'm letting you down, and I have let you down these past two streams, but I'll be back to full quality before you know it. You know, I'm sorry for letting you guys down with this one, but hey, I do promise you that I will get this internet issue resolved. Here we go. Fredericks now with the ball at his hands. 3 men in front of him. London, you dirty stop out. Mate, I could be at this game, man. It's not too far away from me, actually. It's probably like, what, 45-minute journey. Be down at the London Stadium. Couldn't secure myself tickets anyway, but, you know, what can I say? Beautiful city, you know, just screwing me over with the internet. Here we go, Rafinha with the 1-2. Lovely little flick on by Rafinha. And screwing Leeds over so far. Leeds always unable to get any points over at London. Here we go, though. Dan James now coming into the outside of the area. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha still. Rafinha cutting it back. Ooh, unlucky. Could have cut inside there. Had the whole goal gaping at his mercy. If he flicked it in with the outside of his left foot there. Opened up the angle. Could have whipped it in there. Could have potentially whipped it in. As Antonio absolutely sends Llorente for a Kit Kat. Skins him again. Oh my god, it's Jarrod Bowen. Oh, what a save. Meslier. God damn. What's this guy playing at? Llorente getting absolutely skinned. Skinned like a Cheshire cat. And then Antonio flicks it through to Jarrod Bowen. What the hell is Llorente playing at there? Flat-footed, absolutely spun like a Beyblade by Antonio there. It was a great save by Meslier, as you say. But Llorente, that is kamikaze defending there. Kamikaze, you've got to be stopping that at the source. You can't be allowing Antonio to just stroll through you like that. Wow. We're in London. I'm in Northwest. This is, I don't know if it's North or something, but it's East London. This is East London. I'm Northwest London. I think I'm Northwest London at least anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm Northwest London. My geography has never been my strong suit. That's the one thing I can't hack is geography. You know, get me on anything else, you know what? Alright. I'm competent, but geography, I'm not great. But I believe I'm. Leeds looking so much better so far in the looking much better so far in the second half. Stamford, Rich, good to have you here again, my man. I'm sorry, I'm still in London, by the way. So if there is any technical difficulties, I know I'm going on like a broken record here, but I am sorry about that, Stamford Bridge. But it is lovely to see you again here, my man. And yes, we are looking a lot better with the changes that we have been making. With, of course, Rafinha on there and Stuart Dallas. Stuart Dallas giving that presence that we've missed in the middle of the midfield, you could say, so far. You know, I was speaking to my dad at half-time very briefly, and he was telling me that he wasn't very impressed with Lewis Bate. He was saying he was a bit of a square ball merchant. He didn't really have the confidence to go forward, but I don't think he was that bad, Lewis Bate. You know, he wasn't phenomenal, like I said. He wasn't lighting the world on fire, but he was doing a job. But, of course, with Dallas in there, he does assure you with a bit more professionalism, a bit more expertise. And, of course, Rafinha. You know, just having Rafinha standing there already makes us look 10 times a better team. 10 times. And he has actually looked pretty dangerous so far in the second half. The second half has looked a lot more open than the first half. The first half started off very, very timidly, and it continued that way for large proportions of the game. But so far, so good in this second half. Luke Ayling now on the ball. Sprays it forward to absolutely nobody. As I mix my coffee, stir the coffee around, smell the oh no, Vlasic now. Vlasic still walking through. Oh, he skinned his man. Skins Hjeld. And he gets the free kick. He's absolutely done Hjeld there. It looks like Hjeld's nicked him back there. That's not a foul. Hang on a second. Hang on a second here. He has, I'll tell you what Vlasic has done. Yeah, he's skinned Hjeld with a lovely bit of skill there. But he's got his £50 note. He's got his pinky. He's walked over to Poundland. And he's bought the whole flipping shelf, man. He's bought the whole shelf. He has bought that big time. He's paid the referee. Here you go. Here's 20 quid for you. Here's 20 quid for the VAR official. Here's 5 quid for the linesman, Evo. Oh, you know what? Here you go, Mr. Fourth official. Here's 5 quid for you as well. Give me the free kick, geezer. Back keeps switching to the Burnley cast. The hair getting better every day. The hair is... Hey, look, it's a work in progress right now. It's a work in progress. I'm trying to grow it out, you know. Give me a couple weeks. I haven't had a trim in 8 weeks, to be fair. So that's why it's in a bit of a state right now. But in a couple of weeks, you know, once I get it trimmed up and everything, it will be looking the real deal. I'm going to put the headband in because you just reminded me how awful it looked there. But, yeah, when I get it sorted out, it will look pretty surty, let me tell you. And so will the beard. This beard's getting very, very, very messy right now. This needs to get cleaned up as well. As Llorente now tippy toes on the ball, gives it across. Held, by the way. I didn't think he defended too well there, but of course that doesn't mean I thought it was a free kick. Vlasic, by the way, Vlasic having a very good game like that. I wish I had hair like that. What, long, luscious locks? Just grow it out, my man. Just grow it out. It takes a while, and it does look, you know, questionable at times, but it can look good. Yo, TK, a.k.a. Giroud. How are you, my brother? Held with another class bit of defending there. That's good from Mikel. Bowen would have been in there. Beautiful challenge there. Last-ditch challenge. I wish I had hair like Messi 2.0. I'll post my clippers to Manchester for you. Nah, I've actually got clippers at home, funnily enough. But, yeah, I need the professional job done on it. Todd Cantwell settings or Jack Grealish settings. I don't know who you're implying there. I've actually got... Someone said I look like Grealish, actually. I don't see it myself. I mean, maybe just a headband, really. Apparently makes me look like Grealish. But I don't know about it myself. I'm not too sure. It does hurt my head with this headphones and the headband on, though. But it's worth it to not look like a plonker. Damn, this coffee's hot. Oh, man. Not really... No, I like coffee now. I was never really a massive coffee drinker. And then I started working in these warehouses last year. And it was such early morning starts. It was like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. starts, you're there, and like some cold-ass warehouse moving stuff around. And when you've had about 3 hours sleep... and you're there bright early in the morning, just lugging boxes around in a warehouse, you need all the energy you can get. And they had these little coffee machines there, and they were selling these milky chocolate coffees, just chilling. Yeah, good man, just chilling, watching your boys get absolutely slapped on a regular occurrence. Actually, you got a couple of back-to-back wins there for you. The GOAT himself, Luke de Jong, been doing the business for you recently, so you're probably chilling a little bit more comfortably now than you have been the few weeks prior. But your squad is looking almost as depleted as ours, shall we say. But yeah, like I said, these milky coffees they were giving us, so I had to try it, obviously, you know, to get the energy in. And ever since there, I started to get a little bit of an acquired taste to it. And you know what? I'm not too mad about it now. Not too mad. It's decent stuff. And Luke Ayling is coming off the pitch now. He's just given the captain's armband away to Jack Harrison. I'm not sure who's going to be taking the captain's armband there. But Adam Forshaw is on. Forshaw on, Joe Depp. Yes, he is. Adam Forshaw coming on for Luke Ayling. Probably to put Robin Koch back there. And then force Dallas into left back. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to do. Actually, he might go with a 3 at the back with Firpo playing left centre back. And then Jack Harrison playing left wing back. Which, it looks like is what he's doing. It looks like we're changing the formation up. 3 at the back. Dallas playing right wing back, it looks like. Flicks it out to Rafinha. Mateus Klitsch now with acres of space, loses out, but only as far as Llorente and Rafinha now. Rafinha with acres of space, flicks it in, doesn't quite get it to his man. Little bit better by Rafinha now. Forshaw on, Dallas on, Rafinha on. The boys are back in action. This is looking more like a Leeds United side, and we are desperate for a goal. We are hungry for a goal. And if we carry on with this kind of intensity, this kind of pressure, and this kind of action, it'll be only a matter of minutes before we create a chance to at least get a goal. The question is, will we take the chance? Will we seize the opportunity, take the moment, make it count? Or will we let it slip and end up vomiting all over our sweaters like mum's spaghetti? As Fredericks comes forward now, flicks it in. Kjeld there once again. Very, very impressive performance from Kjeld. Second half especially, Kjeld has come into his own here. In the first half, yes, whilst he was good, he wasn't fantastic in my opinion. But in this second half here, Kjeld has stepped into his own. Lanzini now gives out to Johnson. Johnson and Johnson, who's unable to do anything with it. Don't know what Vlasic was trying to do there with that little back flick. Doesn't get it into anyone's feet. I'm not complaining right now. Do you feel like there is any chance of us getting anything out of it? Probably about as much chance of us getting a win in this game as there is of my stream staying for about 3 minutes without chopping, crashing and bugging out. Spurs currently being humbled by Morecambe. Yeah, last I checked it was 1-0 to Morecambe, and it was Leeds boy himself, Alfie McCalm, with the assist. What's been going on since then? Is it still 1-0? Let me check the score, actually. Let me check the score. Let's see if it's still 1-0. It is still 1-0. Double change for Morecambe in that game. Spurs still yet to make a change. But I tell you, that would be absolutely quality. Because, look, Leeds have been getting absolutely slapped out of the cup the past few years by some piss poor teams. I mean, when we got knocked out by Mark Bright, by Towie star Mark Bright, boy, Spurs fans, especially, I have some mates that are Spurs fans, that would not shut up. They would not give me an ounce worth of respite. So they deserve every second of this, let me tell you. And I will be lapping it up. Still 1-0 Spurs bringing Kane on. Okay. He won't do anything though. Let me tell you something. They were clearly confident that they were going to cruise through Morecambe. However, that's not the case. Currently, on the other hand, West Ham have been cruising through us. Whilst Leeds have looked a little bit more assured, West Ham have really stepped on the gas in the second half. And Leeds have actually been playing worse, but I don't think. All right, let me correct that. We haven't been playing worse in this second half, but West Ham have been playing a lot better, and Leeds look less likely to get anything out of this. Klitsch now nursing some sort of injury on his knee there. I don't know where he's been clipped. What's that? Oh no. Oh, that's not good. He's kicked the ball there, and he looks like he's hyperextended his knee as he's clicked it. Clicking the ball and clicking his knee in the process. He does look like he's running on it now. It doesn't look too comfortable though. As Rafinha tries to flick it on and flicks it to absolutely nobody. Is this still chopping out, by the way? It still is, isn't it? Oh no, fur post down. Oh my lord, fur post down now as well. Fur post down. I tell you, we can't get any luck here. We can't get any luck. Fur post down. Furpo, who's actually been coming into his own now. Furpo, who's been doing the business, is now down. Oh, No, man. No. No, man, no. We can't do another injury, especially to Firpo, man. We've got no defenders. We can't be putting Luke Ayling back at left back or Stuart Dallas back at left back. Junior Firpo, finally, we've looked decent because defensively because Firpo's been coming into his own recently. Now he's down. Come on, man. Another injury? Seriously, what are we that cursed? Are we actually that cursed that we just pick up injuries for fun? Oh my god, and it was from Meslier as well. It was from Meslier jumping on him. Oh my god. Our own players are injuring our own players now. That's the point it's got to. That is literally the level that it's got to. Our own players are injuring our own players. Right? Guess we didn't have enough injury problems, eh? Oh no, he's back up on his feet. Come on, walk it off, my son, walk it off. Walk it off. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good nod. That's not a good nod. He looks like he's coming off. It looks like he's coming off here. What's going on? He's walking off so slowly. I think he's off. What is it? The referee's pointing to his head as if it's some sort of concussion or something. Is drama coming? No. Is he actually off? Yeah, he's off. He's off for drama. Oh, and the drama ensues in the Leeds United technical area. Or rather, should I say, the Leeds United injury room. And yet again, another injury. What is actually going on here, man? What is actually going on? I'm actually, like, a few weeks ago, it was like, yeah, you know, we've got a lot of injuries, we're weathering that part of the storm. But what is actually going on? Like, how are we physically... I've never seen anything like this. We're getting at least 1 or 2 injuries every single week. And then when we don't, they get injured in training. Oh my god. We're actually getting screwed. The fact that he's on the bench... It's a concussion. Okay. I think it's concussion. I think it's a concussion. Okay. It's a concussion thing. That's why he was pointing to his head. Okay, so it's a concussion change. So hopefully he shouldn't be too bad. They don't want to take any risks now with brain damage and everything going on. So the good thing is it's not a muscular issue. So it shouldn't really impact him for future games. But our surgery must have been... our surgery must have a queue going around the corner. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. You got a broken ankle? Yeah, don't worry, mate. Wait 2 weeks. We've already got 7 players on the injury bed. Ain't got no more room in here, man. Probably flogging them off to other clubs around the city to try and get some sort of space for surgery or whatever the hell these players need for the various issues that they have. Firpo, thankfully, it's just a concussion. I mean, not thankfully. You don't want anyone getting concussed or knocked in the head like that. But hopefully it's not too bad. It seems like it's just precautionary. Because I really am a fan of Firpo. I think he's really played well this past few weeks. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Firpo? Has he impressed you? Because he's impressed me, I'll tell you that much. He really has impressed me recently, Junior Firpo. And I think he is a big miss. Hi, Chicken. Hey. More in London right now, so I could venture down to Morley's Chicken. And let me tell you something. By the way this stream is going, you'd probably guess that I'm streaming it in the back of a Morley's Chicken. With that kind of quality Wi-Fi that I got going on here. Firpo has come good, but how's it going? How's it going, Morley Chicken? Having a good season. I said I thought you guys would have a good season this year. I said I thought Brentford would have a good year this year round. And you're having a good year. You know, things have fallen off a little bit as of late. But very good, a good win against Aston Villa the other week. And you know what? You guys are doing well. You guys are doing well. Firpo come on good. Yeah, Firpo has come on good. And I think we just now need a right back. And maybe one more centre-half. And I think our defence will be set. We are looking at, apparently, that Nigerian international to come in at right back, of course. What are you guys thinking about that one? I'm not really too sure in it myself. I want to see a top draw right back come in. I want to see a top draw holding midfielder, potentially Nandez come in. And I want to see a top draw striker come in. Ideally, Brahim Diaz, but it doesn't look like we're going to... Not Brahim Diaz, sorry. Diaz, of course, from Blackburn, but I'm not sure we'll be able to get him now. They're saying they want £30 million for him, and that is way too excessive. Rafinha drilling the ball in there to Jack Harrison. It's still Jack Harrison. Plays a 1-2. Gets it out to Stuart Dallas, who whips it into Forshaw. Falls as far as Klitsch. Oh, my God. Daniel James. What a chance. The goal was gaping. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Dallas flips the ball in. Forshaw contests it, unable to get the header in. And it's Jack Harrison. He's flashed across by Klitsch there. And Harrison just lets the ball bounce off his knee and go wide. All he has to do, open up his body, guide it in there. Doesn't need any power, just needs to open up his body, stick his foot out, flick it in. Doesn't need to put any power, any guile on it. And he just sticks his leg out, it flicks off his leg. And that is not good enough. Damn, that is the chance. If you're going to get anything out of this game, you need to convert those kind of chances there. And by letting that chance slip, damn, that is big. Beautiful play by Rafinha to start things off again. What a player he's been since coming onto the pitch, as always, as he always is. 8 league goals for him this campaign. Hopefully he can get himself deep into double figures for himself. Went to Port Vale yesterday. How was that? How was that trip? Is that a long trip? Where is Port Vale, might I ask? Again, I'm making myself sound really thick here with my lack of geography. But whereabouts is Port Vale? Goal was gaping wider than a York hooker. Mate, I'm telling you, man. It was gaping wider than a 40-year-old hooker's legs on the red light district. Yeah? Because it not just any hooker. An old hooker. Yeah? You know, that's had some miles. Let's just put it that way. That's how wide it was gaping. Speaking of hookers, speaking of brothels, Jack Harrison today couldn't finish in a goddamn brothel. Jack Harrison today couldn't put a cross in a ballot box. Dan James, on the other hand, the guy who usually my criticism of him is he's top draw till he gets into the final third, and then he couldn't cross the zebra crossing. Today, he's actually been pretty good. You know, his delivery has been all right. Last week against Burnley, when he came on, his delivery was good. He's clearly improving his final end product. His goal, I wouldn't use that as an example of him improving his end product, because that was pretty lucky, if you do look at the way it went in. But, hey man, it was pretty good. Vlasic now on the ball. Gives it out to Johnson and Johnson. Johnson out to Rice. Rice sticks up his man. Takes it through. Flips it in! Oh, boy, that was close. If only we had Tyler. Hey, man, what can I say? Tyler Roberts, #1 fan over here. Tyler Roberts is #1 fan. Tyler Roberts could probably be doing something. You know, I think in the midfield role, he could add some energy in there. I do think Tyler Roberts is a little bit over-criticised, personally. 23 minutes left of the game. Sorry. 23 minutes left. What's going on with my brain? 14 minutes left of the game. Do you guys think we can get something in this? If you're feeling confident, if you can feel the rhythm, if you can feel the rhyme, and you want to get on up like it's bobsleigh time, I want to see some ones in the chat right now. Some Omega hypes in the chat right now. If you're feeling the hype. You know, Leeds really piling the pressure on over the past 10 minutes of the game. West Ham, of course, for large parts of the early encounters of this second half, completely dominating things. But Leeds starting to grow into it. Agreed, yes. But what I will say about Tyler Roberts is I don't think he'd be making too much of a difference up front. I mean, that last game, he did not have a stellar performance up front at all. I'll put it that way. He was very, very, very wasteful here. Leeds throwing the kitchen sink at it, though. Hjeld, by the way. Give him a round of applause in the chat for my boy Leo Hjeld. You know, for a young lad getting his crack, getting his opportunity, that to make it count. Brilliant performance by him, especially in that second half there. Leeds throwing the kitchen sink at it now, and Crescencio Somerville is on. Leeds linked with Asensio in the summer, but forget Asensio when you've got Crescencio. A simply orgasmic player of divine proportions. A guy who is classier than a year 7 GCS, or rather classier than a GCSE classroom. A guy that is silkier than a spider's venom. A guy that is saucier than Nando's Peri 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 Hot Tamer. And a guy with more end product than Jeffrey Epstein in a... I'm not going to finish that because I'll probably get terminated from YouTube. Satire does not exist anymore. Curved Glass, what's the spanner for? The spanner for... The reason Curved Glass has a spanner is he is a moderator of the channel. A guy who has been here from very, very early on. A guy who, you know, he wanted to mod the channel. You know, basically, he can control the chat. When things get a bit hectic, he has the ability to ban people to do these kind of things. Salute, bro. Cal L, how are you, my man? How are you, my brother? Definitely in this. Definitely is something in this for us. You're 100% right, Stamford. Stamford Bridge, rich. Much like the owners of Stamford Bridge, they are very rich, and you are rich in name, rich in heritage, and rich in culture. As shown by the fact that you are a Leeds fan. Salute, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Come on, there definitely is something in it for us. Just 10 minutes left to go. We need to get the ball out to Rafinha. Get it out to Somerville. Some of our flair players get... Oh my God. Complain about a last-minute equaliser. What is it? This connection is going absolutely... Yeah. Oh, man. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, mate. His message ain't even loading, man. Message ain't even loading. Disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. What the hell's going on here? Oh, my days. Jesus. Somerville. He whips it in. Nah, that's not handball. That's not handball, actually. It's not handball. He shoulders it. He shoulders it. He does a Conor McGregor. Hits. Action. Jesus Christ. Bowen coming forward. Oh, no. Gives out to Fredericks. It's Fornals now. Fornals on the left. Oh, my God. It's cleared away. It's funny. As my